Alright, I want to record this video for a while now. It has been really long time since the release of this game, approximately like 4 months, almost. Not really. But yeah, I've been playing Wuthering Waves for the last, I don't know, like month and a half, like on a daily basis. Not even like just playing casually. And I progressed through the story, and now I'm fighting my way into getting Chang Li, because she's leaving in 2 damn freaking days. And I, being really lazy, I already did a 20 pull, and I don't have her. But that's a different topic. I'm not here talking to that about that. I'm just here to talk about why this game actually succeeded and what it represents, at least for me myself as a gacha enjoyer, because yeah, I am actually getting addicted to gacha games finally, and I'm quoting that on that positive in a positive way, because these games actually are really respectful with my time. On the onwards of someone else who created a drama a really long time before, yeah, this game actually is everything that you might have expected from coming from Genshin Impact after 4 years. Let me elaborate. Okay, first of all, these signs, they are an improvement. Some people don't like them. Some people say they are just bland. They are just like, I don't know, like they go away from that idealized shape of anime character. Because, for example, this male character, Jungwoo, has like small eyes, more of actual human-like face structure. The same for women. Like she looks more like a adult female. I mean, she's an adult female, of course. Same for the main protagonist, even though she has bigger eyes because the female characters usually have them. But yet, overall style and clothes design, of course, these characters are way sexier than the ones that you find in Genshin Impact. I must say that, like, they know what they're doing and they're trying to attract as many players as possible for every taste of life. Like, if you like guys, if you like girls, if anything that you getting, you will get your little craving fulfilled with this game, right? In that department at least. Now, as for building your characters, I have built up my main team, which is meta, because I'm a meta slave. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. And I'm following the meta, but I'm a really beginner in this, because as you might guess, and in all of my accounts from all my gacha games, I'm really trash. Okay, I'm just learning how to actually everything works. And I am an avid player of different video games, regular games, like no gacha games. But in RPG games, which you have to keep an eye on every single stat that you get in any game, and then the way you work them, just to get an extra, damage or more healing bonuses, whatever. I'm really don't focus on that. I'm just stupid in that department, right? I'm just don't like to invest as much mental like stress or over myself. Like I don't like to invest that much, so I usually just look for guide makers and everything around that. So yeah, I'm just doing my best with what I have, and I'm not actively putting effort in that. But that's not the topic. The topic is, even knowing that, the artifact system in this game, which is the echo system, because they just switch the game names and whatever, you're actually using these animals or monsters, whatever, which you kill and then you absorb, even though it sounds weird. And then they have stacks and substacks, and then stacks that you get to after you upgrade them. It's amazing. It's amazing in the sense that I don't really have to focus a lot on them, even though you should. Because look, this is like +0, and I'm already like in level ascension level account level 5. I don't feel this is the latest. I think that the maximum is like whether your character can reach levels 90 or 100, something like that. But I don't have to focus that much, because as myself, I know for a fact a lot of players, and a lot of them, they're kind of not as invested in making your like mid maxing your account to the utmost perfect level, and that's fine for me, as it is for a lot of players, because I don't what I can say that it makes sense, but I don't live by that. You just live by playing the game, playing the story, even if the story is mid, which for this game it started really mid. Like it was not good. It was not engaging. The first act, the first act 6, that was the first part of the main story quest that was released. When the game came out, it was, in my opinion, was average. Like people said it was the best, and it got like from 30 to 100. No, for me it was just average. Now 1.1 version, which is this one, I believe so, if I am not wrong, which this character was released, Jinxie. It was also a little bit better than the last one. Like it was above average, but it was not surpassing any of story quests you might get in Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail, because those are, at least in story writing, especially for Honkai Star Rail, not as much for Genshin Impact, are amazing. Like whoever writes the story, the director and stuff, are geniuses. But if you ignore that and if you just play for gameplay, for mobility in this game is amazing. Like look, I could just go really high up with just like what, like a little tech. And I know for a fact a lot of people likes to mention that this game has a lot of hidden mechanics for combat, and you can just cancel swap a character. Look, I just did that, and you get 2 attacks in just one, which the other one who is actually living the active scene of the fight is not getting damage because it's not really active, but you still get the damage bonus. Whatever. Okay, it's nice to have that. And I feel that developers, I don't know if they did that intentionally or no, but since we have access to them, people are being so elitist about being like, oh, you should be using these of like negative to edge this. Okay, I'm not hating on that content creator for saying that, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm just mentioning like what I just witnessed in the gacha community, and all the games are on all the videos are being released, and it was released during that time where the drama was started and ended. But as for myself, which I consider myself an average player, if not a light player, who became a free-to-play player because I myself was a whale. It's a different topic, but I want to emphasize that I was a whale on Genshin Impact. I spent around the utmost of $700 in a lapse of 4 years that the game has been active service, and I am not playing the game anymore. And then I played this game, and I was rushing my ass to get one character that I don't have. Yeah, you can see the roster is really vast in my account. Some of the characters are not getting the love that they deserve. I don't care. But I have this guy, but I don't have the girl that came after this guy. I have Jingling, and I profoundly regret that. Okay, this guy is cool as hell. If you play Genshin, you know this guy is just the adult version of Xiao, but better written, better stylized. Even his demeanor is like way cooler than the other guy. But then after him came a different character. I don't know if they show up in the roster as they do in Genshin. I don't know. No. I'm not playing that right now. But I don't have her. Therefore, this character who used to be my main character is no longer playable, and that is power creep. Because there is no other support in this game, which is viable enough to make this character as close to the meta or even like in S tier. Because this one right here, well, where you go? This girl right here, she's like triple S, like top of the meta, this and that. So she is power creeping everyone else's except from the one in the active banner that which I don't have, which is her, Changli. I don't have her. But taking that into consideration, it gets me really scared because this game is actually committing the sin of power creeping really bad. This guy right here, even though it's one of the edgiest characters in this game, is no longer viable. I don't play him. You can't make an excuse that, oh, it's just a skill issue, and then mostly it's a skill issue. I'll tell you that, because this game is mostly skill based. It's not as much as overscaling, and then you have an OP broken character like it was in Genshin Impact. No, it's you can beat everything, every single content piece in this game with any character that you have. But if you are like myself, and you are as dumb as a rock, you will not invest every single piece of mental peace that you have just to get every single attribute unlocked on the character. Because look at this, I'm still halfway through, if not just starting to get a little hang of how everything works with the characters and how you level up their um, skills, I guess, the passive skills, whatever. So yeah, if getting the latest character means that I will not be left behind by the meta and the enemies, I'm not sure if I'm 100% happy or not. But honestly, what I can share to you is every single character that has came out in the game since released has been a joyful experience. Okay, I know for a fact I'm not using this guy anymore because I used them so much that I got bored of him. And I have like a severe like ADD, right? I feel like I need to switch between tasks every once in a while. And then, for example, I will use her, the main protagonist. I will use her a lot if I was not just burned out of her playstyle. The same for her. I don't like using her anymore, even though she's so cool. Because she wields like two swords, like damn sword online, like Kuro and stuff. Yeah, she's awesome. The same for this guy. This guy is one of the best supports, and I cannot stand him anymore. Because I have seen his intro skill, outro skill, ultimate so much that I got bored. I don't want to play with you anymore. Yeah, I'm like Andy in Toy Story when he's dropping out his toy because you don't like them. I was Andy. I don't even care at this point. But yeah, I don't. I have this girl. A lot of people are like, like really fans of her. I guess they're like the mommy dummy stuff. I don't know. I don't like her that much. I like this one, but then she's not close to the meta of it is this girl right here, which I don't really mind. Because a lot of people have complained that I don't like the little chibi characters in these games. Well, this one is not as chibi as it used to be in Genshin Impact. If you remember, proportions in Genshin were absurd. Like, if you have a small character and then you have a regular sized character, the head and the torso of those characters were like huge for no reason. I mean, yeah, there was a reason. You might not make them look like younger, chibi, cuter, but that's not the point. The point is proportions and the design are amazing. Okay, that check mark is already like checked. We can discuss something else, and it's the UI, the design of the game itself, the aesthetic, and the main plot, whatever. Everything is Asian style. Okay, everything is like mostly, I guess, Chinese, not even like Japanese. And then you can even see that in the names. Look at the name of this. Wait, what's the map? The name of the look at the Hongsheng, Swanji, Tianqiu, Tianqiu, whatever you pronounce that. Long. I know for a fact Long I think is the word for dragon in Chinese. And then you have the main city. Where is which where you are? Jingshou, whatever. These names are Asians. The name of the characters are Asian too, like are Chinese origin. And for example, I don't feel this one is Asian origin or even this one. I don't feel. But then this guy, I feel he is. And then Danging also is. Mortify. I know. I don't feel. He's more like westernized. Then, but you're clearly like have an Asian name, which makes them really hard to remember. And I don't know why they choose to do that. I mean, I know for a fact, okay, this is a Chinese game, and then if you have most of your player base based in China, or in Japan, or I guess Korea too. I don't know. It's easier for you for your language base to pronounce these names, but it's not for me. Okay, I usually get really confused. I mean, not with this guy. He's alto. Like it's that's easy. But yeah, it's kind of hard to remember this name, Chixia. But then they pronounce this one, for example, they don't pronounce Baishi or Baija. It sounds weird. I don't know, like why would you not choose like I know for a fact this character and most of these characters are inspired by the characters that they have in a previous game from the same studio called Punishing Great Raven, which are heavily inspired, if not the same character in this new universe. And I feel this character was called Rio. Why would you not call her like that or something like more easier for your Western audience, or like or as a globalized audience. Because I know you guys, when I say you guys, I'm referring to the company, not the public, are getting a big chunk of revenue from this game in the Western audience. So yeah, if you could release more characters heavily inspired in Western names, at least none in like in style, you can use whatever you want. It's your game, but in names, at least in the name department, please make them easier to remember. Oh my god, I'm just my throat is it's getting dead. But yeah, leaving that. Next and final topic before closing this video, because it has been a really long video in my own taste. The map and the features that we have in this game are amazing. First of all, we have this little guy. Is it like a drone? But you can just press. And it will tell you where all the chests are hidden. The locations. Which is amazing. Well, we don't have anything like this in Genshin. And I feel we have. I feel like we have the little jellyfish that follows you around. Which, if you don't play the events at the proper time when they are being released, you don't have access to them anymore. You will not get them anymore. And also, sorry, I thought it was the last topic, but I have a bunch of stuff to talk about. Events. So, okay, right now is Glaze. Even her name is hard to pronounce for me. Story quest is active. Whether she left the banner and her story quest disappears from here, the special event board, that doesn't mean you are not able to access her story quest. What you're not able to is getting the rewards, as you can see here, the extra rewards that you get from finishing her story quest. And I find out that because I didn't play Jiang's story quest when he was, you know, the main banner guy. But I still find out the story quest later, and I still fulfill it. Like I finish it, but I didn't get the rewards that were presented in the main banner, and I feel like that's the best idea that they ever have. Because if you are dropping any sort of lore for any of the characters, I feel like you should. Oh my god, I don't have. You should keep the events. They don't do that in Genshin Impact. They started doing that with Honkai Star Rail, but it's too late. Why would you just ignore the other game, which was the one who gave you all the money for you to make this amazing company and studio and stuff, which we are getting here. This is the point. I'm not arguing against Hoyoverse. I'm not killing them. I'm just gonna emphasize the fact that these guys are actually doing what is right. They're keeping everything that is necessary and getting rid of anything that is just optional and is a nice bonus for the players who are actively investing time in this game. But yeah, I feel that was the last topic that I have. Even if I'm losing something, I would just remember and make another video about it. But yeah, that's my quick review of this game. Jesus, look at you using glasses now. Yeah, of this game, Wuthering Waves. It has been an amazing experience. I don't know why it took me so long to play this game, so long to get up to date with this game, but I'm here now, and I'm fighting my way to get my girl. I want her like really bad, bro. Look. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I just like her a lot. But that being said, that's all I have to say for this video. Thank you for listening to the end. If you did, if you not, well, whatever. Have a nice day, and thank you for watching. See you.